Hello? Hello. I was trying to get like a multi-stream thing going, and having both of the streams running at the same time through OBS, YouTube and Kick didn't like it, so I guess we'll have to just stream here, which is fine. It's fine. It's okay. As you can see behind me, we're playing Final Fantasy 16. I have played a little bit of this game before, but it didn't really run very well. Hi, Yordle. So I played a little bit of this game before, but it didn't run good. So I'm going to start the game over. It's basically a movie, which is great for me because I'm going to have to take a bunch of different bathroom breaks because I drank a bunch of tea. Can you hear the game as well? And how do we both sound? Because, like, I don't know if you caught the part where I was trying to stream to Kick as well, but it didn't quite work out. It'll be a 60-hour stream. Unfortunately, I don't like this game. But if this were Final Fantasy... You don't hear the game. Okay. That's not good. You don't hear the game. That's weird. Do you hear the game now? Yes, there's BGM on that. What do you mean you can't hear it? Yes, there's BGM on that. Shut up past me. If I max out my speaker, you can. Okay, well. How do you not hear it? I don't have a limiter on, do I? No, no audio filters. Oh, you hear it? Okay, so it was on your end. I got one guide. Yordle over here, one guy in me. Okay. Let me tell Coco that I'm streaming, so he knows. Whoa, why are there so many... It's weird. I'm live. YT. Alright, okay. Config. Wireless. Yes. Let's get this movie started. Oh, controller is on. Do I need controller rumble? English, language, screen brightness. I'm in the way. I'm in the way. Visual alerts. Gameplay focus. We're action focused. Wish that there was a difficulty because this game is too easy.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals. And that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Are you sure that this isn't too loud? Audio check while the beasts are going at it. Much louder now? I thought so. Alrighty, Ifrit. So right now my buttons are spam fireball and dodge. Except for that one. Is it still too loud? So, you were looking at Phoenix fighting Ifrit. Two icons of flame. In the year 873. So I was playing as Phoenix just then, fighting Ifrit.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
Just to light a
You all know
campfire.
the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that? How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind.
The branded.
Let's get this done.
And the power of magic. They don't seem to be in any particular rush, now do they?
Focus, Wyvern. You are key to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
Is that Clive? This is indeed Clive.
I said focus, Wyvern.
We don't have time for this. All hell is about to break loose.
It's not making me move any faster.
Got to move.
Okay. Really quick. This game does not have a traditional sprint like most other Wii Joe games, so from here on out, we'll be running. Is my new keyboard good? Yes, it is. It's significantly bigger, which is a little awkward,
Just in
but
time.
it's why I was able to get the T video out on time today. Oh. Chocobo Riders. Damn. That guy is dead. Wow.
These Iron-blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
To the gates! Quickly! Move!
What do you mean, you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Come now. Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
This one I don't know.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men? It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not? Or am I mistaken? Besides...
Why is she talking so slow?
Has yet to take the field. And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Is this the newest FF?
Not
Yes.
heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall, the capital will lie exposed.
This is one big motherfucker.
And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board.
Now, Yordle, I know what you're thinking. This is very cinematic and very flashy, but traditionally speaking, this is not what a Final Fantasy game should be like.
Just leaves me.
Take note of how much gameplay I've actually participated in. Now, don't get me wrong, starting with a cutscene is fun,
Game is over.
but this is a lot of cutscene. The only thing I've done so far is walk forward a couple of steps. Hi, Coco.
You cock.
You like movies? There are better movies to watch.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta. But I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
No, Persona games are dating sims, not movies. You still have to do stuff in a Persona game. This is a movie. I've put my controller down, my hand is off the keyboard,
The front lines
we
are
just
gone.
watching.
This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
That's a large PPE. Probably. The way that they were acting, I would assume that it's probably pretty big. Okay. So now we are back to gameplay. Finally. We're running and jumping and the rocks sure are brown.
And quick and deadly, as always.
Back to movie.
Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
Once again, all I did was walk forward a little bit.
So the Darmaks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
Come on.
It's God of War. This is nothing like God of War. God of War can get cinematic, but not this cinematic. This is Game of Thrones. So, surprisingly, what kicked off my interest in giving this game another try was Snuffy was opening Magic the Gathering cards, and she got a character from this game. And I was like, is this real? I hope not. And then it was real.
don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
No. Oh, nope, I'm going this way.
Right on top of us.
It's kind of cool to see them fighting in the background a little bit, but Ice Lolly? How did you get Lolly from Shiva, Queen of Ice? I'm not playing this, by the way.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
You need a beast of a computer to run this. Like, I'm dipping between 60 to 20 frames. But it is stable.
Do not get to
Kind
die
of.
here.
Not really. If you were to play this, you'd probably have to do it on PlayStation. And our friend is now a red stain on the ground.
Clive! Get up, Clive!
Okay, 13 summers earlier. So 13 years previous to, that.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
Don't give up now.
I don't know if this game is out on PlayStation 4, actually. I think it might be PS5 exclusive. PS5, PC.
It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Now, as a Devil May Cry savant... Is that the word? No. Oh, so they just don't let me fight him at all. I should have hit yes. We just skipped an entire fight against this guy.
Aye. Rested at last. It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father. You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me. What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
I just accidentally skipped the only gameplay we're going to see for a good bit.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why. You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Hey.
Grab a drink. Grab me a drink too. Well, no. I don't need a drink right now.
Your Grace, please. This is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Indefatigable.
Your Grace.
That is a word.
Joshua. You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Indefatigable.
Good day to you, Mother.
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us. Lord Murdoch?
Your Grace.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
I know. It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
We should join them.
Oh, I got a real sword now. Armored chocobo.
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust?
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Is that so?
Quiet, Torgal. Stop it, boy. Not now.
Aww.
I'll make a fine hound one day.
Father.
Lift up your head, girl.
Thank you, Your Grace.
The capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
War is coming, my boy. You must make ready.
Is the situation truly so grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Did you miss any gameplay? Absolutely not.
Shields dismissed.
So, the leader of this place came back on his armored chocobo and said, you know, get ready, kid, there's gonna be a war. Also, Clive's mom doesn't like him.
Where do you think you're going?
Clive's mom absolutely hates him.
Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Which pair am I going for? Both. Who pinged me? Oh snap. Didn't have to link my stream to your Discord. Alright. Finding my way. I know how to find my way.
I'm not sure. I need to speak with Father.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess. Pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow to him, you fool. Did I say to speak?
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Stand.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
So you're starting to notice that people with tattoos on their face are,
To your duties.
they have less than, fuck it, they're slaves. You got a tattoo on your face like that, you're a slave. That's what that means. That's also the reason why Naoki Yoshida was like, you know, there aren't gonna be black people in this game. And everybody was like, what do you mean? You have to have black people in the game. And Yoshida was like, listen. Due to the nature of our story, which you will find out later, we will not be including people of the darker skin persuasion. And now it all makes sense. Anyway.
Nice and quiet in here, isn't it? There's Joshua.
Hey, kid.
Clive?
Are you worried about the war?
The soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you.
This was before the game came out, so he was like, listen, it doesn't make any sense now, but trust me, it's best if we leave them out this time.
You will put Joshua's comfort and safety before your own. Do you understand? Yes, Your Grace.
You want to light those candles?
Good luck.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Your mother isn't here.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of
That's
black.
right, and there is no tattoo on my face. Hey, Momo. Yes, it's movie time.
Northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
Fire flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south, to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake. Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster. We must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I am sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind Marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men. While we ride north tomorrow, you will journey to Stillwind, search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well. We ride at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Okay, explanation time. Journal. Thank you for all of the tutorials, I know. We don't have a map yet, but basically, this kingdom is, it's got a bit of a problem. Life is being leached from the land, so things can't grow, animals are dying, so basically the land that they're on is dying. In order to deal with it, they're going to wage war against another kingdom in order to take their land so their people have a place to be, instead of just being moved around as refugees. But this is happening in multiple places, so as the land is dying, kingdoms are going at war with one another over what little resources and space there is left.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that.
Very real,
Only
very
the
real.
dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix.
So our little
Heir to the
brother
throne.
is the Phoenix. He's possessed by the
Keep him
Phoenix.
in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier. He will make a splendid shield.
You see more in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn.
So because
Our
Clive
household has
didn't
no place
get
in
possessed by
such
the
a failure.
Phoenix,
He is worthless. A man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Not this again. You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
You are your
so we fighting our brother at the beginning as a bird?
and you sit
No,
on the
so
throne.
the Phoenix is Joshua, the younger brother. We were playing as the Phoenix.
Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter. We have an early start. I'm going to sleep.
Damn. He said, "You're not getting the D tonight, lady. I'm going to bed." So she's the type of woman who only respects power, and because Clive isn't king or archduke, nor is he possessed by an icon, he's just a guy with magic.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
You were firing the... Yes, I was the one firing the missiles, yeah. Fire.
You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him. He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
Hello, Bleach. Strong will. She's evil. She's really evil.
First command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
So the last time a Final Fantasy game had 2 moons, one of them got dropped on the battlefield.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
Ooh. Statistically unlikely. He wanted to get some of this and
Good night, Clive.
No. The Buster Sword is Final Fantasy 7, not 10. You want a weird sword that has a hook sort of thing on the end of it.
Sorry, Ambrosia. I won't be hunting today.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I'll try.
Good luck.
I thought that was a sister. No. Nope, only to the two brothers, two sons. That's in a different Final Fantasy game.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
As grace departs, open the gates!
Lord Rosfield, allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
We're ready to depart, my lord.
May I say what an honor it is to serve alongside you?
These are our two compatriots.
If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Hey, Fish.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
We might actually get some gameplay. Almost a full hour. I know how the map works, thank you. Okay, so this is the map. This area here is the capital of the Rosalia. And the area that's being corrupted and dying, I believe, is south, like this area where my mouse is moving here. And we're clearing out beastmen here. Just don't touch my ears.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
All right. Lost in a fog.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
And who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
I know about finding items. Somebody dropped their change while they were fleeing from the mill. Bozo. Look at these ugly guys.
With me.
Too easy.
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
I see something in here. Strength tonic. I don't think I'll need that. A bird wing, that was cool. So even though I don't have the powers of the Phoenix per se, because we are born of Rosaria blood, we have the magic power of fire, which is kind of like an offshoot of Phoenix's abilities. So,
There's more.
we can temporarily summon the Phoenix power. Know about Loom. We can do stuff like that. Yeah. A bunch of people, a bunch of the soldiers of Rosaria have Phoenix powers, but are not the Phoenix. Only one person can be born with each icon. So one person is Phoenix, one Shiva, one Titan, etc. So Clive's mom, when Clive was born, was really upset when Clive didn't have the powers of the Phoenix. So they tried again and had another son, who is the Phoenix, and that's why she dotes on him. Because he's important. There's only one icon of each element. Phoenix is the icon of fire, Shiva, ice, Titan, earth, Garuda, wind,
Some of their number of spells.
Bahamut, dragon,
We'll all have our hands full here.
get rid of that guy.
Down with you!
I think I'd probably be technology, but luckily I don't actually have any sort of iconic powers. It's pretty miserable being any character in this game.
We should be nearing the old village square. It might not be a nest of goblins.
Coffee element. Oh, that's a good one. The coffee element. Nice dodge.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord, a
I'm working on it.
Oh wow, there's a lot of them.
He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first.
Care to thin the herd?
As if you have to ask.
It didn't end.
And there was one.
Shit! He's invited a friend! On your feet, Sir Wade.
Here it comes.
Stagger.
Founder, that's a swing and a half. Be ready to move so it winds up for another. Don't have to tell me twice. That's right.
Stagger gauge, I know about that. I played Final Fantasy 13. Thank you! Ooh, okay, bad dodge timing on that one. Potion. I was way late on that one. He's down. Guy looks like you when you order a second pizza for the day. Dang, 2 pizzas in a day is kind of crazy. Level up.
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
I really don't need to because the game is so easy, but there.
There he is. Damn it.
You could still just go over that. Oh, okay.
This ends now.
Are there any early game big secret weapons you can find? In this? No. This is an incredibly linear sort of thing. But in other games, previous ones, yes, you can get secret weapons and other items and goodies. This is why you order 2 to begin with, or 3 coupons. Hey, that's some big back activity going on in chat.
It's more, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite.
Uh-oh.
That reeks.
So bad breath will put every debuff. Ooh, bad dodge on my part. Nope.
Where's it going? Your guess is as good as mine.
Quick time event.
No! Before it recovers!
Uh-oh. I think I just parried him. I did parry him, let's go. Nope.
You won't be gone for long. I cannot fall here. Now for the final push, my lord!
Okay. Dodge. Dodge.
I think we made it angry. I'd rather we made it die.
So if you do an attack immediately after you get a perfect dodge, it's a stronger attack, whether it be melee or magic. And he's down. Work all the time, you have to plan meals ahead. Are you eating pizza every day, Bleach? That's not good. I wouldn't really say that I do a whole lot of meal prepping, unless it's for something that, like, takes multiple days to get ready. I usually just look at stuff that I have and say, okay, I'm gonna cook with this stuff.
Never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbals too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Okay, so now that this little side detour is done, we're supposed to meet up with everybody at Phoenix Gate for a traditional ritual revolving the Phoenix.
Damned blight.
And because the land is dying, the blight is forcing beastmen and other creatures closer to civilization than is comfortable. Because the wildlife, they don't want to die either, so they're like, we're gonna move where there's, you know, food and water. Okay. Phoenix Gate.
Suddenly, thousands of red eyes. No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a mortal's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow. Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself. The young lord has a bright future ahead of him.
Aye, and one of these nights he may even
I just
change
go
to
bad in my
join us.
place so fast. Quick and nibble. Well, how are you storing your vegetables? Because, you know, that's important too. They keep longer if you do it right.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
This little baby has been around his mom so long that
They all like Clive, don't they?
being in a room filled with manly men is probably making him rather uncomfortable.
We're all very proud of him.
How about a mutton leg and an ale every day? You gotta have some carrots. I mean,
Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? Doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us.
listen.
You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon.
That's what it means to be
Our family has
possessed.
been chosen to share
You're
that power with
dominant.
people. So that is what we must do.
Okay, so when you say that you're storing the vegetables in your refrigerator, are you taking them out of the plastic? Are you unbinding them? What are you doing?
friends! Louder!
Maybe that's why he didn't want to give the Duchess any.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to. So much for you being a fine hound.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
It's the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a Morble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
As somebody who wasn't born the golden child, I kind of resonate with this dynamic.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield.
Not you, you're perfect.
That is why I was.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
To keep our future rulers safe, no matter what.
I saw your 3x3.
How hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Before I can do that, you need to take care of yourself. All right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime.
You are surrounded by soldiers and warriors, boy. Why are you talking about a bedtime?
Supplies from the capital.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
a good job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty, eh?
What in the...
And now we have problems.
Gateway secured, Captain. We proceed as planned.
I can't imagine who would get blamed for what happens here. Well, funny story. But I'm not going to be the one to tell it. The game is going to handle it for us.
Is that...
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Alright. At least they were smart enough to give the kid a sword.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
I'm keeping up. You don't have to stop.
What was that?
I have to help them. Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No. I must do my duty.
Okay, so he gets tired, but that was a very powerful spell. That was not fire. Joshua's casting either Fyra or Fyraga.
The feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambra Quagab. But why would the Empire...
We must know my father.
Take him!
Damn. He takes so long to cast. Yeah.
Damn it, the bastards are
That's advanced magic. And his body clearly can't handle it.
They're our allies.
At least this little dude isn't annoying. Yeah, he's not the worst child character in a video game.
Kaladin!
You're unhurt.
Putting in work too. He's not crying and sniveling at every dead body.
Tyler! Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
This is the power of the Phoenix.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive. Thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace! Lord Murdoch!
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
Wade actually did really good.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Omir lost Alan, Tuisa Gelith. May the winds speed you to Rosalith.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
I told you that it would be statistically unlikely.
You must do your duty too.
I know.
You have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
Right. All right. We've got some assassins to take down.
Down with you! We're too late. Everyone's dead.
if we go over here. Oh, that's where we came.
Damn it all.
Captain!
Well, I've already played through a little over half this game or something like that, so
Let none escape.
feel free to make your guess.
You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied. That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's my father and Joshua I'm worried about. We should head back.
Clive, look out!
May I have this dance?
You may, Dragoon.
Imperial Dragoon.
And you are the shield who is blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will save you.
Stay still, damn you!
I should have thought I had that dodge timing right, but
He's open! Now, Clive! Have at him!
You're going to regret that, boy.
double jump.
This dance is over! Here!
My thanks.
The dodge timing on his landing is You just got pwned, F-E-W. I think the dad sent him, or the mom. Interesting guesses, interesting theories.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not here to take the castle. They were here to take heads. Our work is done. We should return to my father.
My lord, look. We issued these sashes but yesterday. In Rosalith. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must hurry. Take your steed.
What is that?
We had insiders. There were rats in Rosalith. Now, I'm not very good at lip reading, but it looked like he said, "I found you."
Uncle, you're all right. Thank goodness.
Kid, this is not the time for the puppy.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the moment. We ride for Rosalith to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Father?
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning
Run,
you!
Joshua, run!
Oh! Pig!
Traitors! Your Highness!
You must do your duty too.
Um.
You have to keep Father safe.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Good call. Good call.
I'm counting on you, Joshua. Oh, fuck.
Kill him! Now!
Phoenix.
Damn.
The Phoenix!
Joshua! Murdoch! His Highness! Joshua! Stop this!
He's lost control! I have to do something! I have to save him!
No, my lord! Fall back!
Clive!
Oh no! Not the chocobo.
Joshua, are you in pain? Not now. Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty. Save him. My lord? What in the name of... Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
Just like he said, there can only be one icon of each element. And the world knows the icon of flame to be Phoenix.
Who are you? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
And then it all comes full circle.
I'll kill you. Icon? No, this cannot be. There is only one icon of fire. Is this the repository? He's destroying everything.
Oops, that was close. I almost missed.
He'll break the castle down, and everyone with it. I have to stop him. I have to save them.
Casting Hellfire? No, not yet. You freak, you're in monkey mode. Awakening. He hasn't gotten a single hit on us yet. Oh, this looks like Hellfire. Damnation. I mean, I don't know what they really wanted me to do. Oh, it is Hellfire. Game over. Huh. They actually did want me to stop him from casting Hellfire. Maybe I was missing too many shots or something. Face. Wow, his health bar is empty.
My flames may flicker.
Oh, never mind, we're good. Flames of Rebirth. Bruh, he's dead. I don't know who's dead at this point. Those soldiers are absolutely screwed. Oh, shit.
No! Stop it! Take your hands off my brother!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
Joshua! Stop it! Stop it! I swore I would protect him! Please! Please! Stop it!
Very brutal fight.
Murderer. I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you! Please.
I bet he's the favorite child now.
Shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain?
He
Joshua
does.
was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see.
Your Grace, over here.
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that. Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line. All in its right place.
I'm experiencing the slowdown.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
2 hours and we've reached the title screen. 2 hours. Years later, now that the introduction is out of the way. How's the game been running so far? We only, in that last cutscene where Clive's mom is walking away, was the first time the game did that slowdown thing.
Sorry. What's our situation?
Let's just say Shiva and Titan's little
Now he is a
spat
slave. I get it.
doesn't
There you
make
go.
things any easier.
And? It's as you thought. The Crusaders have sounded the retreat.
Then we follow.
We're down a man, Sergeant.
If we return without Shiva's head, our fate will be no different from Biast's.
I'll take my chances with the Iron Blood. At least then I might die fighting. After you do, that is.
Okay.
Dying. Not today.
Then it's settled. No dying. Now, if you don't mind, we have an army to chase.
So our mission is to capture the dominant Shiva.
How do they expect us to kill something that can do this?
They don't. Only the girl holding its leash.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
Sounds like Shiva lost the fight with Titan.
By the flames.
So to answer your question, Des, the game does appear to be running better.
Did you hear that?
Down there. So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Iron Blood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait. Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The dominant? Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin. Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
We end this quickly.
Wait, were they supposed to capture her or kill her? I don't remember.
Please.
Jada! Mask Beeile! What Alvation Naukin Alanskaliast?
If you have no ice in you, steel will serve.
Let this be the end.
Avis, care to kill some Iron Blood?
Gladly.
It's doing the slowdown thing.
You focus on the target.
Understood.
Oh, it's a lunge. No, Square Enix is full of shit. Just like their newest game. Hold on a second. This could potentially be a memory leak issue. So let's try reopening. And then if we have to skip some cutscenes to get back to where we were, then that's just what we're gonna have to do. Game I told you to open. There we go. Okay. That confirms it. It's definitely a memory leak, I think. Oh yeah. Look at this. So if you have the game open for too long, just performance will just start to eat itself. And this is, keep in mind, the performance that we're seeing now is after Square Enix removed Denuvo.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
Look at this. You can, I mean, hopefully you can see the difference. It's pretty obvious. 60 FPS.
Did you hear that?
Down there.
Okay. Now we're gonna play the game.
Care to kill some Iron Blood?
Gladly.
Right. You focus on the target.
Understood.
Des knows because he's played the same point that I have, pretty much. But nobody else seems to have noticed anything.
Sergeant! Stop stalking and move! Fucking icons. Icon? She's not even fully primed.
Oh!
I will not have their blood on my hands.
You're struggling.
Kind of annoying to have to restart every 2 hours. Yeah.
At last.
Shiva defeated. Okay, before I continue, Yordle, you just said leave her alone. This is harassment. You're not entirely wrong. Do you recognize the person that we were just locked in Mortal Kombat with? It's okay if you don't. Does anybody else don't answer, because I know you know. Does anybody else who hasn't played this game recognize from earlier in the stream? Frozen Tears, Potions, High Potions, and Steel Silks. Is that it, Miss Honey Pie?
Is she dead?
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, what are you waiting for?
It's the
No, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Fuck. We've got company, Wyvern. What the hell are you doing?
Lord Ohilda Vendra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
I'm sorry, Jill.
Jill, but not Valentine.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
Dominant. I know her.
Know her? Look around you! Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here!
Okay.
Now that that's done, I won't ask you again, Wyvern.
Take her head so we can be done with this.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Betray? I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
And you think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm not dying here today. And neither is she.
Let's find out.
This guy has no chance.
Wyvern! Have you forgotten who plucked you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years ago. For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand. Traitor scum! My man! By a traitor's blade.
By a traitor's blade indeed. Easy. You weren't even gonna try and fight Clive? That's not how you do final stands.
This way. Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Fuck. Fuck.
To be fair, the last time he got to extra. He ate his brother.
Hugo dear, my proud desert lion. With that you had.
Is that what happened, really?
Chasing the hair? I expected more from the mighty Titan. You put the Ice Queen on her back. No doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
I mean, if you think about it, Yordle, how was Clive the one who did it? If he had a POV of both Ifrit and Phoenix fighting.
You always were fucking snakes, Sid. Gather the men. We have work to do.
Jill, is it really you?
Is that his mom? No. That lady with the pipe is someone completely unrelated. We have not been introduced to her.
A fine hound who saved your life, that's who.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands. Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the Chocobo type. Clive Rosfield. Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right.
Buddy was like, dude, do you want me to help her or not? What the hell?
You do want to help her, don't you?
You like this version of Sid? I will admit this version of Sid is better than both 8, 9, and dare I say 10.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
Final Fantasy VII Sid was an asshole. Final Fantasy VIII Sid was a gigantic pussy. Ten was a creep. Oh, oops. The game wanted me to do something, I forgot. It's movie time. The Deadlands. So this is the area of the continent that's been consumed by the Blight. Nothing grows here, nothing lives here.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The light sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
Alright, Yordle. Thanks for hanging out. Be sure to get Final Fantasy X from your friend.
Home sweet home.
Seven Sid had an arc at least. I mean... Okay, the only Sid that didn't have an arc is... 10. 10 Sid did not really have an arc. He was just kind of there until he wasn't.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well,
I've started to prepare something extra special. Extra special.
Without magic.
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Zarya.
And this is the Dominant.
How cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
But none will...
Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
Hide away.
You reckon he's a soldier then?
Be surprised if he wasn't. The smell of wars.
The smell of war is thick about him.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. Alright. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rosfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the Dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rosfield.
It's actually a good idea. Take a drink.
I'll not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave. And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Cid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Oh, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know.
Well, hello, Shroud.
Our scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial
Hello.
village of Lostwing.
We're currently playing a movie.
He believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
That's just what I call Final Fantasy 16. It's a movie. For every 5 minutes of gameplay, you get 30 of
Find
cutscene.
everything you know. Be down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
Also, this game has a memory leak.
He's in... Oh no.
Goats, was it?
Perhaps you can help.
Cid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place. On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
I feel like, well, I don't know about Death Stranding, but I feel like the Metal Gear Solid games have larger chunks of gameplay.
Oh wait, no, hold up.
Like a 50-50
You'll be
split.
needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Cid to Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
Riveting gameplay.
Do you
Click
want
the
that?
item, confirm the item.
I can take it back.
Damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you. I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
Yes, yes, yes.
And the belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
I suppose I should thank Goots. The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Looks like the game needs to be restarted already. Oh yeah.
Come on, nearly there.
You, blankets, quick as you like. All right, we make them comfortable while the bed's made up.
Yep. About 30 minutes.
Well, you just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh? Yeah.
Wait, me? What the?
Flagship Final Fantasy, everybody.
What have I got myself into?
Okay, well we saved. Alt F4. Relaunch. You know, I guess now that I think about it, it could be an issue with like maybe the solid state drive getting too hot. Which is a theory I'd like to check while I use the restroom really quickly. Give me a moment. Don't worry, the game is going to pop back up. Yeah, no. That's not the issue. I checked, and the solid state drive is cooler than the ambient temperature. So, it's not like the SD is thermal throttling or anything. It's just the game.
Who are they? Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate you won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Tyre. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Was Tyre the one looking after Jill?
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions once she's recovered.
Looks like this game runs on an in-house engine, so we can't blame Unreal this time. Is it not Unreal 5?
Oh, why didn't you say so?
I thought this was UE5. Oh god, please tell me it's not the, like, I hope it's not a bastard version of the Luminous engine. That would be awful.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
It is Luminous? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Suddenly everything makes sense.
Another fine day at the hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
I thought they learned their lesson with Forspoken.
By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the
Oh my gosh, it's fucking Luminous.
You need anything?
I've been fighting with Luminous this whole time.
I do need some supplies.
Do you?
Oh.
Then Lady Cass there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh. And thanks. Be seeing you.
Of course it's Luminous. They had to get their money's worth.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
Everything with Square Enix went to shit the moment they canceled Final Fantasy Versus 13. That was like the exact day in time that, like, everything beyond that point with Square Enix was just a downhill.
Who are these people?
Do you think we should go and help?
Don't think I have...
Luminous engine.
Ah, a new face. And, dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
I don't see why not.
They should have said it wasn't Luminous,
And
but
who
it looks
exactly
like
do I have the honor of addressing?
people found evidence it was. Damn you, Yoshida.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
I hate that guy.
How long has it been?
That's probably exactly what it is. I mean, but it has to be, right? Luminous Engine stock has never worked
Just a moment. I need to
on
finish
any
this.
project.
I won't be a burden.
Final Fantasy 15, they had to mod it. Forspoken, they had to mod it. This,
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work.
literally just be a waiter.
Time for a nip with old August before scampering back.
Yeah.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Well, the Hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
That's the last one. Better let Kenneth know.
All of his brooding.
Yes, I'm too lazy to turn around and walk back to the counter.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed. Equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves, speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the Hideaway, we are free, truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not?
No, Des, no.
My strongbox are yours
No.
to do as you will.
No.
Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
According to the wiki, people who made this engine did 11. Yoshida, you dumb son of a bitch. They literally made documentaries about those dumbasses. Oh, God. Okay, context. Final Fantasy XI, we know it. We used to love it. It hasn't really aged very well. It was a PlayStation 2 MMO, first MMO of Square Enix. They fast forward some years and they're trying to do another MMO, Final Fantasy XIV. Originally, Final Fantasy XIV was developed by the same devs who did 11. Well, when Final Fantasy XIV first came out, it was a freaking nightmare. Because Final Fantasy XI runs entirely based off of like scripts. So you just have a million layers of scripts running all at the same time, and a game with the fidelity that Final Fantasy XIV had at the time couldn't handle it. So the game basically couldn't run on any systems, everything was laggy, and they were so busy fixing things that they couldn't focus on making new content. Yoshida comes in, and, right, he's like, okay, we're going to split the team up. Half of the team is going to work on making 14 as best as we can. The other half of our team is going to crunch time our souls into the dust to create Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. A Realm Reborn is the Final Fantasy that we know and love today because it, is a functioning fucking video game that people can play and it doesn't lag. It's not tearing itself apart at all times. Why the person responsible for creating the most beloved MMO in the Final Fantasy series would take the idiots who almost killed the franchise and put them on a new engine for a flagship Final Fantasy game with a main number, Final Fantasy 16, is completely idiotic. What the fuck? You're telling me I'm playing the single-player version of Final Fantasy XI right now, and now that I'm thinking about it, that makes a whole lot of sense. That's so trash. I remember how nuts the system requirements were for OG-14, and even if you met them, the game still ran like butts.
Do you think we should go and help?
It sounds like...
Oh, I'm playing single player 11.
I need supplies for my journey to Lostwing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before
You got played. I didn't get played. Coco bought this game for me.
Well,
I did not buy this.
I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna
I had a gaming laptop at the time FF14 chugged. So did I. I had a really good laptop when 14 released.
Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
I think when A Realm Reborn finally came out, not only did they let me pick the PlayStation 3 version, which is what I originally played it on, I didn't pay for a subscription for like the first year. It wasn't until Heaven's Word had almost come out before I started paying for the sub, actually. Because I was a beta player for that original, Sword. For that original 14.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guiltier name. You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
I played beta and have a collector's edition for 14. I don't have the collector's edition for base game 14 because I didn't believe in it at the time. But I reported a bug for the Ifrit boss fight where you could throw the machinist's gun turret back when you could still do that outside of the arena and then auto attack Ifrit to break his AI. And he wouldn't attack you, and you could just kill him for free. I reported that bug, and they gave me 2 collector's editions of Heaven's Word for free. I still have the statuettes of Midgard Sommer. I think they did send me a certificate. And well, before I deleted the Square Enix account, I did have the legacy tattoo. Before they closed down the legacy servers, I was on Sargatanas.
That's enough. It's over.
How do we leave here? End. I'm trying my best, Coco. It's hard to play a movie when you have to relaunch it every 30 minutes to an hour.
Already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Oh!
Stop you going, does it?
I also was on Siren.
This should be fun.
You were on Siren too.
Right.
Well, it's unlikely, but there's a possibility we might have played together and just never knew it. My character name was Shriko. S-H-R-A-I-K-O.
There's a good girl. Hungry, are you?
The Great Wood. I remember this part.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you we're outlaws. You want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? You know.
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself.
Can't remember her name well enough. Yeah, I figured.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Banning Embers. So right now we're on the hunt for another.
There'll be deadly beasts. There'll be deadly beasts. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome for that and the shortcut.
We're hunting another icon of flame.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
That's enough. It's over. Stand down.
have a way to go.
I made it a point to do as much content as I could. I actually almost missed one of the conventions that I go to at the time to compete in a Dead or Alive 5 tournament. I had stayed up so long playing Final Fantasy XIV or Realm Reborn that my eyes were doing a thing and my parents weren't gonna let me go.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Remember when I said there were deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs of these parts are much better.
Only when you think to mention this now.
That's enough.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
My attention was split between a Realm Reborn and trying to watch a Bubblegum Crisis. Good taste, good taste.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
I was using my laptop to watch stuff and then played 14 on the TV.
Say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on.
And then after that, I started working from home. And I played, when I swapped to the PC version, I just hooked my PC up to the TV and work on the computer. I multitasked. I could take calls in the middle of a dungeon. I was... maybe a little bit addicted.
A wyvern. I can see that. Doesn't have to be a friend of yours, does he?
Not this time.
Dang, I should have blocked her. Should have dodged that.
You lose.
I miss early 14 now, so do I. so good. When are we gonna get Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn private servers? Because I would 1000% play that.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
Go do the binding coil.
At least one of us knows these woods. Thank you, Torgal.
And for once, it's not my fault.
We're finished!
This is stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sid.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
I remember somebody, I remember somebody trying to do a 1.0 private server, but I don't think it ever went anywhere. They might have gotten a cease and desist. Boss battle.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
What? Still short. Just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
I thought exactly.
And I could have swore I was out of range, but okay. Dodging too early. Can't mash it. Okay.
This time.
Well done, Torgal.
My dodges are not great right now. My dodges are really not great right now.
Where he stops, no one knows. I doubt he'll do that again.
Not if we kill him first. Not this time.
Wow, what's up with my timing right now? There we go. Okay. That was sloppy, but we got it done. Someone's trying to do a Heavensward era server, but it's still under heavy development. That would be cool. Heavensward was a good expansion. Run some treasure maps. Get my relic weapons back. When did they add the deep dungeon? Was that Heavensward or was that after? Was that Stormblood?
You're dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by
Deep
choice,
dungeon
mind.
was.
Whole bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Cid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us.
I'm pretty sure I can still play the entirety of FF14 with no HUD on whatsoever.
Dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Clive, what exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Now that's a good line. The forest is dark enough as is. Good job, Sid. That was going to get annoying.
All like all the rest. Stay down. That's enough.
Oh man, that would mean if they get the private server up and going, we could go back to having dungeons that are actually kind of challenging. Like the Cyclops that doesn't have telegraphs on his AoEs. $14's not a good steer, and it's really not.
See that river?
And I forgot, I think it was for a trial period where I went back to replay like just the Realm Reborn part, and all of my favorite dungeons had been just watered down to nothing. Like, all of the difficulty had been removed from them. Hey?
Not this time.
Oh. High-end raids have been completed without healers? That's crazy.
Quiet. A Royal Scout.
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
And
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent. We move.
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
It is true my liege values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
That woman.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Waloed's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
Why would you want to capture her? All of this capture shit.
Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Let's get this over with then. At least they're not giant lizards.
Oh, that's right, this guy's a ninja.
Behind you!
Don't drop your sword, Clive. Come on now. Oop. Stupid ninja.
This time.
I could trade it on that one.
Not this time.
Midnight Raven slain. He put up one hell of a fight.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part. Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that.
Why would you insult him like that?
Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other Icon of Fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lostwing.
Let's see. I don't think I've seen the murder stroke technique used in game, despite it being a real historic thing. Well,
discovers the bodies.
Well, and they'll be
a lot of games don't really do. They'll do a little bit of historic swordsmanship, but you know, if they can make it flashier at the stake of realism, they will. Okay. This has been a 3.5 hour live stream. I'm gonna get to a save point and then call it for today.
So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
That there would be the save point, as well as fast travel. Well, a couple of mysteries were solved, a new frustration found.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
We will go ahead Save that there. And that will do it for the stream. Honestly, I was actually expecting things to go a little bit worse than this. But, maybe this time will be the time I actually make it through all of this game. Maybe. But we still have some other things to take care of. Tomorrow, which is Friday, I'm planning to upload a Project Gorgon video. And depending on how long or how short that takes me, we can either stream this again or we can play some Project Gorgon. There are a bunch of other new games and demos that I was supposed to try out, but maybe over the weekend if I can squeeze in the time. I'm still preparing for helping Yordle the Animator with his stream of Final Fantasy X. I'm also planning on doing something very special for Final Fantasy VIII. So, there's a lot going on. So, we'll see what we get to. Thank you everyone for watching. If you watched the VOD, thanks for checking it out. Be sure to check out the rest of the videos, which is my primary form of content. And yeah, that's it for me. Bye.